welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Hayden Perez of women's tennis. You got a big home match coming up this weekend, but let's start off a bit about midway through the regular season, and you're going to be hosting the championships this year. At the midway point, I know coaches always like to do an evaluation of the team where it needs to progress for the second half to get on a little bit of a run. You've incurred a few injuries here early in the season, so where do you see the team now and where it needs to go?
Sure, it has been an injury-plagued season. We've had more than one, some reoccurring, some that are new just recently. But I think the kids have handled it well. We've talked about handling adversity, it builds character, and each one of them have had to step up into a new role. So as we kind of just passed the halfway point of our season, we still know what's ahead of us. We have some good challenges in terms of opponents. I think the toughest part of our schedule is behind us. But with that being said, we can't take anybody lightly with these injuries. So we're just going to approach it the way we have all season. We'll take it one day at a time and give it a go.
Is that how you approach it with the teams? Because traditionally you guys have had a very tough schedule.
Sure.
And it's tough enough when you're healthy. You tell them, look, you've survived the first part of the season, the injuries and the tough part of the schedule. Sure. Not that it gets easy or you take it for granted, but there are winnable matches out there.
Absolutely. The ones in front of us, like I said, are very winnable. I think our approach before we even started the season, before we knew we were going to have these injuries, we talked a lot about just approaching it on a day-by-day basis and getting better each day. We said we're not going to talk about wins and losses. We're going to make it our goal to get better each time we compete, each time we take the court and practice. And their attitudes have been great. We've had some very respectable losses to some tough opponents, basically playing with out our number one. And the kids have all stepped up and just handled it in tremendous fashion. One of the things I think I'm most proud of right now is there's been zero quit in any of these kids. If you were to come out and witness one of our matches, you wouldn't know how injury-riddled we've been because they fight really hard every single match, and I'm proud of them for that.
All right, Coach, you got Middle Tennessee coming in this weekend. It's going to be Senior Day. A lot of people say Senior Day, you should be at the end of your season, but that's how it works out with tennis sometimes. Sometimes the conference doesn't want breaks. They don't allow for some stoppages. So you're going to honor your senior, Catherine Hughes, this week.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Catherine's been someone who she transferred from Denver to us and spent her junior year here last year. And really, Catherine's been a great part of our program. We've seen just tremendous development in her game. She's playing pretty high in our lineup. A small part of that is due to injury, but also Catherine, has come along since she's been here. She's learned to really manage her strengths and play to her strengths, and that's allowed her to have just a great effort out there every time.
And to tell us a little bit about Middle Tennessee, what do you expect out of the Blue Raiders?
Sure. Well, the Blue Raiders they're coming around. Charlie's done a great job with them just in his first year at the helm there. I'm looking for he's signed some great kids for next year. I think they're going to be even more improved next year. So then they're on our schedule again next year. But as we approach them this weekend, it's going to be a great opportunity for us. I think it's a great opportunity for Middle Tennessee. I think you're going to see a really competitive match.
Finally, it's going to be kind of a neat weekend with the Blue Raiders because you mentioned Charlie Ramsey. First season as head coach, a Memphis alumni. His wife Amanda played for the women's team. There's an assistant, David Henry. Going to be a lot of Tiger alum on the other side of the court. But
Sure.
It's kind of neat seeing your alumni, whether you coached them or not, or really knew them well or not, seeing Memphis alumni pop up around the country as coaches.
I think it's really positive, for our reputation out there in the nation and the visibility when you get to see that, hey, there's a Memphis Tiger out there coaching. I had the opportunity to meet Charlie and his wife when they were just in town supporting the men's team last year before he even took that position. And so getting to know them and everything's been great. I think Charlie's doing a good job, and it'll be fun to have, just the alum around this weekend.
Sounds good. Coach, best of luck this weekend.
Okay, thank you.
That is Hayden Perez. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.